Karen going to the Australian Olympics. Is the Olympics around this time? You know, the last time that Drake was in Australia, he was with Millie Bobby Brown. Am I the only one that just finds that weird? Like the last time, you know, Aiden. Okay, so let's do a little bit of digging. It was with XQC.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
So this is the thing, and this is what I don't understand. And this might have been a slip up on his part. It could have not. It could have just been something that, you know, you just have a conversation with somebody. They ask you something and you just answer. So in this clip, Drake announces the Anita Max Win Tour, right? He talks about it and he says that he's going to do it in Australia. XQC says, oh, for real? Why in Australia? And Drake says, I don't know. It's crazy. I've never been there in a while. He said, I haven't been there in 8 years. So he's saying that he hasn't been to Australia for 8 years. But there's a Millie Bobby Brown incident or a conversation that she has on camera where she says her and Drake hung out in Australia. I'm gonna play this clip right now so you can see.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
Good.
Because I'm excited. But February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years. Coming back to Australia on tour. It's actually, funny enough, called the Anita Max Win Tour.
Really? No, stop.
I swear. It's the Anita Max Win Tour. Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast. Yeah.
A lot of us in chat. A lot of
a lot of
boys.
W's in the chat. Anita Max Win Tour, February 9th to like March something. So Australia.
Is it just Australia or going to other places?
No, I'm just going to Australia for now. It's been 8 years. I haven't been back. So.
Oh wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just.
Yeah. So for 8 years, 8 years he hasn't been there, bro. And I thought that really stood out to me because hold on. It was a conversation that Millie Bobby Brown had.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly.
Y'all hear that shit, bro? Do you all hear that shit? Look,
Australia.
Is it just Australia or going to other places?
No, I'm just going to Australia for now. It's been 8 years. I haven't been back. So.
Oh wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
So essentially, Drake hasn't been to Australia for 8 years, which is crazy because that's around the time that he links up with Millie Bobby Brown. Where do they meet? In Australia. How do we know this? Because of this YouTube video that's been going viral ever since the beef kicked off. This is very, very strange, bro. We may never know if Drake does have a daughter or not, but it is weird how Kendrick said that the girl's age is 11. 11 was the name of Millie Bobby Brown's character in Stranger Things at a hotel, right? I thought it was a yacht. Were they not on a yacht? I think it was a yacht. I think it was a yacht too. I remember it being a yacht. It's just weird how Drake acts like, look at this. He's like, I ain't been there in 8 years.
For now, it's been 8 years. I haven't been back. So.
Oh wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just.
Yeah.
The first time they met was in Australia, bro. He ain't been there since. You ain't been there since you met Millie Bobby Brown in Australia, bro? Yacht is on international waters. A lot of people say that's true. So let's see. What were they doing in Australia? Hold on, let me see. Fucking got him. Millie Bobby Brown is 13 years old in this pic, and Drake is out here hanging with her on a boat. Photo taken by Drake. The first time they met was on a boat in Australia, or was this after the fact? After they linked up in Australia. Things that make you go, 7 years ago, they had took a photo together, and she said, this guy. So around the same time, 8 years ago, it tracks. They met in November, end of the year. What the hell, bro? I'm at a loss for words for that one, bro. It just gets weirder and weirder, bro. Like every time I look into it, it just gets more strange. Like people are aware of this, though. This has 7.8 billion views. I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh yeah, you could see it. There's no way that this is something that people aren't aware of. Like this is publicly known that he hung out with her on a yacht. But when you put it all together, it just doesn't feel right. You feel me? Dreamville merch too. Like she got the fucking 1985 fucking shirt on, bro. 1985, I arrived. Like Millie Bobby Brown wearing the 1985 shirt, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. Nah, it's 1970. I'm tripping. Like I'm just playing, but still, bro, that's crazy. You're not supposed to wear the J. Cole merch in Australia, allegedly. I just wanted to point that out because this whole Australia talk about the tickets being real, is the security really stopping people from wearing merch? All that shit started going around the internet, bro. And I just had to point out, like, this Australia shit is just weird in general. Despite if the wearing the clothes of other artists is bad, or it'll get you kicked out, or you'll get fined, whatever the case may be. The fact that he ain't been in Australia since he was chilling with Millie Bobby Brown is insane, bro. Y'all tell me how you feel about that one. I'll keep it alleged, though.